Meredith Smith. And Meredith, these items are more than just fun to look at. It is fun to watch people who are passionate about Marilyn Monroe and interested in these items.
Yes, and I think the thing is, the more she's photographed in an item, the more money, basically, it fetches. And she was photographed in that scarlet chiffon dress in a very, very famous suite of photographs against black velvet. And, you know, they're in everyone's consciousness, so they put their hands up.
Let's talk about the next item, the Misfits Boots. As a matter of fact, this is lot number 42 from 1961. This was her last completed film by Arthur Miller, and she wore this pair of square-toed tan leather cowgirl boots in the film, and they are stamped with the maker's mark higher. They're incredible boots, and they say a lot about that movie.
Yeah, they also say a lot about how hard Marilyn worked in that movie, because, my God, they got somewhere. She was stomping around there.
Lot 42, the cowgirl boots from the Misfits, the current bid, almost $40,000.
48,000, 50,000, 55,000, 60,000, 65,000, 65,000, 70,000, 70,000 at the moment, at $70,000, at 70,000, at $70,000, at $70,000 bids on my left at 70,000, at 70,000, at $70,000, at $70,000. You all done. On my left at $70,000 for the last time, at 75,000, at $75,000 now in the front row at $75,000. You all done? At 75,000. Somebody said oops. Who said oops? 75,000 on the right. At $75,000. The bid is on my right at 75,000. You sure you're all down on the left? At 75,000 then. For you, sir. 350. Any score yet?
Stand by.
Any score
Just want to remind you folks that this is exclusive live coverage of tonight's auction of the personal property of Marilyn Monroe. You won't see this live coverage anywhere else. And staying with the Misfits, we're going on to lot number 43. Now this is the Misfits. It's Marilyn's copy of the script for the Misfits by Arthur Miller, and it's a revision of March 1961. And in it you see such personal comments such as, quote, "I'm like a child. I'm tired." Many of the lines are crossed out. She'd rewrite her own lines. Here it is. Let's see how it does.
21,000. At 21,000. The bid's on the telephone. 22,000, 23,000. 23,000, 24,000, 25,000. 25,000 on the right. 25,000. The bid's on the right at 25,000. Kim, it's your bid at 25,000, 26,000, 27,000, 27,000, Kim, 27,000, at 27,000. Are you all done? $27,000, Kim, it's your bid for the last time at $27,000. Are you all done? For you, Kim, 27,000. How much? 1906. Lot 44, the prompt book for the Misfits. How much for this? 4,000 points. 4,500, 5,500, 6,000, 6,500.
Continuing on now with the Misfits, we have a prompt book for the Misfits from 1961. And for those of us who don't know, Meredith, what is a prompt book as opposed to a script?
The script has everybody's lines in it. A prompt book has your own lines and then a word or two before. So they're the ones you tend to kind of like hang on to on set. Leave on your chair marked M, Marilyn Monroe. And they're the easy, kind of the easy peasy way of doing it.
Very interesting side notes on this. There's some quotes that she has written down, things like, keep looking at him. Make believe he's
20,000,
scrubbed up
Kim, it's
in a
your bid at
tuxedo.
20.
Act gently,
$20,000.
like a child, and whisper, then let go.
$20,000, $21,000, $32,000, $22,000 on the right, $22,000, $23,000, $23,000 here, $23,000 now, $24,000.
Stand by.
At $24,000 on the telephone. Your bid, Kim, $25,000.
Okay. Okay.
24,000 in front of me.
I copy that.
35, I thought it was.
The interesting thing about this item is that
No,
this is where we
25,000,
learn a lot about Marilyn Monroe. It may be not quite as
25,000.
glamorous as
Last
some of the
time,
jewelry,
at
but you get an
25,000.
insight as to what she was
818,
thinking at the time.
25,000.
Currently, the prompt book for the Misfits,
Long.
current bid,
Now, lot
$25,000.
45. This is the sleeveless cocktail dress showing there on the screen again for the Misfits, 1961. How much for this? Already have $20,000 off for it. 20,000, 21,000, 22,000, 22,000, 23,000, 24,000, 25,000. No, 25,000 in my bid. 25,000, 26,000, 26,000 on the telephone. It's 26,000, 27,000, 28,000, 29,000, 30,000, 31,000, 32,000.
This is lot number 45, a cocktail dress from the Misfits, 1961. This is something that she wore in the film, yes, Meredith?
Absolutely, it's a film costume.
Silk and jersey cocktail dress with the jacket, and inscribed with pen, says Marilyn Monroe.
40,000. 41, sir. 41,000. 42,000. 43,000. 44,000. 44,000. 45,000. 46,000. 47,000. 48,000. 49,000. 50,000. 52,000. 54,000. 56,000.
Meredith, it's
58,000.
interesting here. He seems to have honed in on two particular bidders here at the same time. Is that right?
Yes, we like that a lot in the auction world. One hotly competing against another. Tig-tag.
And he's picked up on it.
Absolutely, he's a
60,000
brilliant
on the
auctioneer.
right.
But eyes at the back of his
60,000.
head you have to have.
At 60,000. At $60,000. At $60,000. You all done. 62,000. 62,000. 64,000. 64,000 on the right at $64,000 for the last time at $64,000. You all done then at $64,000. All done? There you are. 64,000 on the right number.
All done, he asks.
22,
Indeed, they were at $64,000, all
The
done.
46.
Now, the next item that we're going to be seeing, Meredith, is John Huston's Frankie and Johnny. Now, this is the first edition copy, and it's autographed, yes?
Yeah, it's from
Frankie
John
and Johnny by
Huston
John
to
Huston.
favourite gal of his, Marilyn
First
Monroe,
edition.
which is lovely. First edition,
How much for this?
author's
2,000.
autograph, and who to? It's a
3,000,
winner,
4,000,
I think.
5,000, 6,000 with me.
Get in the
7,000
gallery.
at the back. 8,000 in the gallery. 9,000 here.
Get in the gallery.
10,000 in the gallery. 11,000 here.
Get in the gallery.
12,000 in the gallery. 13,000 here.
Get in the gallery.
14,000 in the gallery. 15,000 here.
Get in the gallery.
16,000 in the gallery. 17,000 here.
Get in the gallery.
18,000 in the gallery. 19,000 here.
Get in the gallery.
20,000 in the gallery. 21,000 here.
Get in the gallery.
22,000 in the gallery. 23,000 here.
Get in the gallery.
24,000 in the gallery. 25,000 here.
Get in the gallery.
26 in the gallery. 27 here. 27,000 in here at the moment at $27,000. At $27,000, at 27,000. At $27,000 in here, 28,000 Nick, 29,000 here. 29,000 in here. It's your bid still, sir. $29,000. at $29,000. You all done for the last time, and here's the bid at $29,000.
It is autographed, Marilyn Dear. All those years ago when you were hardly born, I wrote this for you. The perfect Frankie. Johnny himself, Houston. And that is $29,000. Now, speaking of books, putting together an auction like this is not easily done. And Meredith Smith, you spent 9 months putting together this catalog, and I must say that you did a fantastic job. It is a beautiful book. What memory stands out in your mind is how you approach something like this. There's over 1,000 lots.
With a walking stick, staggering into a vault 2 stories below where we're sitting now, because I'd sprained my ankle, and unpacking endless boxes and bins to reveal someone's life.
Why this picture on the cover? Why this particular picture?
Because I think it's a very positive picture of Marilyn. You know, it's not Marilyn all dolled up as a 50s film star. It's Marilyn, you know, I don't know, it's very modern, and I think the whole approach to the catalogue, she's a modern person. Death doesn't seem to mean anything to her, you know?
Well, that is a very positive, very lively picture of Marilyn Monroe, and you certainly did a fantastic job with this book.
Well, thank you very much for showing it on camera. That's very decent of you.
I mean it. All right, back to the floor, lot number 47, a pair of metal lighters. Let's take a look.
37,000, 28,000, 29,000, 30,000, 32,000, 34,000, 36,000, 38,000, 40,000, 42,000.
Now, the interesting thing about these lighters, these aren't just your everyday lighters. These were a gift from Frank Sinatra. These are 1960 set of 2 with the velvet case, and they're engraved with Frank Sinatra's lodge. And it sounds like the current bid, $42,000, might be what they finally go for.
811, 811. Lot 48.